Well, good evening there, guys. Just out doing my my Princeton runs for my Wednesday night pool league. But I thought too I should say a little something, little personal type of story here, and just wanted to kind of upload this, I guess, kind of, yeah. But no, I had told you guys about how a few months ago how my brother had passed away, and he was only 52 years old. And finding out from a lot of the members of my family that heart issues are they kind of can be a problem in the family. And I had my my aunts really get on me about go see a cardiologist, go get that stuff, go get that checked out. And we went and saw a cardiologist, both the wife and I did. Saw a cardiologist, kind of got a little preliminary thing, made an appointment to go a little more in depth, and I got with me they ended up doing something called a calcium score, and then they did an ultrasound of my heart. It's interesting to watch on a screen as you're getting an ultrasound, you're looking and you're watching your heart pumping. It's definitely interesting, and seeing how the blood flow is and everything. And the guy doing the ultrasound, was like, it looks pretty good. But we were waiting for the results of the calcium score. Now, the lowest number that you want to get on a calcium score is 0. You don't want to have, because 0 means you don't have any plaque buildup in the arteries. You're not at risk for any type of heart disease or anything. At least at this stage. A few years from now, because I think they say when you get a clean bill of health, they say to check in like another 5 years from now. But I went, and the higher the scores, the more susceptible you would be to, potential heart attacks, any type of coronary incident or whatever. And it's, just reading the descriptions all, obviously the higher the score, the more, susceptible you get. And, I'm thinking, I'm like, I feel pretty good. I've always, felt pretty good. And I'm pulling for a 0, let me get that 0. And I went and I got the results back earlier this morning, and yeah, 0. The calcium score I had was 0. It was fantastic. And I literally, when I was on with when I was talking to my primary physician, I literally was given the I gave the hockey fist pump. I was just like, yes. It was very, very cool. And he kind of was reading the report a little more in depth and all that. And he's like, yeah, there's no sign of any plaque buildup anywhere in my arteries. I mean, it's literally like the valves and whatever, the arteries, everything that has to do with the heart. It's like it's clean as a whistle, basically. And I'm just like, sweet. And so that was very, 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 very good to hear. Feel very, very blessed in a lot of ways to the man upstairs for that. And yeah, so yeah, old old Larry here has got himself a clean bill of health from the heart department. So yeah, that feels very, very good. And yeah, definitely, I mean, especially with family history, of having heart issues. I mean, one of my uncles passed away at 50 from a heart attack. He had a heart attack in his sleep. He was 50. It's like, and then of course there's my brother. He was feeling okay. He sat down on the couch and then just all of a sudden gone. 52. And here I am. I'm only about 3 weeks away from turning 47. So I'm getting up there. I'm getting toward that middle age area. And I'm like, I want to be around a while. And, especially, with all the heart stuff going on in the family, getting that checked out was, especially at my age, was the best thing I could do. So, and of course I went and told my aunts, and they were thrilled. And so yeah, good clean bill of health for the proprietor of or the owner of Larry's House of Hockey. And yeah, so I just figured I would come on and give you guys a little rundown on what ended up happening. And yeah, very, very glad, very, 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 very blessed in a lot of ways. And yeah, I mean, never, especially if you get into your, especially if you're getting into your 40s or whatever, it's not a bad thing to find out if there are heart issues that run in your family. Go get it looked at. Go get it checked out, because you never know, and and if we would have known that my brother had any kind of heart issues, because he never went to a cardiologist. He never got looked at, so we didn't know, if there was any heart issues there. If he would have known or whatever, that might have been able to prevent it. So, don't be afraid. It's basically, here's basically like my PSA here. If you're getting to that age, or if you find out that you have a family history of heart issues, whether it's heart attacks, heart disease, whatever, get that stuff looked at. Get it looked at, get it checked out, because if there are problems, there's ways to prevent it. There's ways to get it under control, and so where you don't have to worry about just walking down the street and all of a sudden, boom, have a massive heart attack on the street or wherever you're at. So get that checked out. If you're, especially if you have a family history of heart issues or any of any kind, get it checked out. It's well worth it. And yeah, so my heart, good condition. Hope you guys are in good condition. Like I said, as I got a mosquito flying around in here, which I need to get rid of. Schmuck. But yeah. So that's kind of my, not really hockey related, more just kind of a little health update. And yeah, hopefully you guys are doing good. And again, never take your health for granted, because if you take your health for granted, you might, you don't know how long you might be here. So don't take your health for granted. Go see a cardiologist if you have any inklings of any heart issues potentially. Go get that stuff looked at. And yeah, I will see you guys later.